Welcome back, Loyalists, as we continue this run-through on Liberty or Death, the Super Nintendo classic from 1994, where we are playing the role on hard difficulty of the British Empire trying to defeat the American Revolution. So far, we've been having a lot of success by just holding, and for dear life at times, in the north. We've mounted a little bit of a counterattack, expanding. But again, last episode, we had to defend some more. We are building up here in Virginia, hoping to build up enough of a force soon to finally take the complete colony. We're not quite there yet. And hopefully when we get to April, Parliament will actually like us and we will get some support to bring in some new officers. Now, here's where Parliament stands. As you can see, everybody for the most part hates us because we own no territory. But George is coming around. He's warming up to us. South Carolina, not so much. North Carolina, somehow more than South Carolina. Florida likes us. Virginia, he's going to start warming up to us as well. Canada loves us because we've been holding off in Canada. But look at that. Even Thomas Hutchinson's at 8 because we have that one little place in Waterville. As far as the Treasury Secretary, hates us. Colonial, he's okay. War Secretary, because we're winning battles left and right, even though we're defending. Lord Sandwich, Lord of the Admiralty, he is liking us as well because we're using that Navy all we can, but Prime Minister, not so much. So we do have some decent income coming this next time. This is why I finally gave in and we're starting to do gazettes in the South to try to solidify our hold on the Southern Parliament members to keep them liking us as much as possible. So with that being said, let's see where this next one takes us. We may have to defend already. Okay. So we are, like I said, building up our support here in the South as best we can with parades and everything. We are trying to find places that can use the money. So Charlestown, for example, if we can just up one place by quite a bit, that will help us gather the overall support in the state just by averaging one up. And I believe Rawdon is in Charlestown, and he has the highest reputation out of all these guys down here. So we're going to let him do the Gazette for that. Prevost is over there in number 40. He's doing his job, rallying support for us, but we want him back on the front lines whenever we can, but we got to get some other officers down here to move back there for that. So with that being said, we're going to jump ahead until something of interest comes up. Well, here we are March 1st, and Baltimore is launching a counterattack at Winchester in Virginia. So it's going to be interesting. Can we hold on here? Because we are spread a lot more thin. And Von Heister is still trying to rebuild. I don't know. We may have to cede. Especially with as much as they're coming at us. Winchester might have to give up to pull back and preserve the army because we do not want them to launch some massive counterattack throughout the South. Ooh, they have quite a bit. John Jameson is a really good officer. Timothy Bettle, he's unfortunately better than half of what we have. George Rogers Clark, he doesn't have the discipline, but he's tactical. William Woodford. Ooh, his training is not good, but everything else is. Richard Butler is a really capable officer as well. So we are going to bring our guys way back here because Von Heister's not anywhere near ready to fight. Sauber is not any good. So yeah, we are going to have to consolidate our forces. Unfortunately, we have to leave all these goods behind. But we also know they have quite the force here in the central, which is kind of frightening. But there's no reason to try to fight this, because if we lose this and get beat up really badly with our best officer not ready to fight, we're just going to get pushed back farther and farther. But that means instead of doing parades up in North Carolina, we might need to start training instead, because they could just go one after another here. Von Heister, I hope you're able to drill. Oh, good. Now, this is a force that could actually hold. Especially because Jaegerman can come give his support. So we're okay here, I believe. Could be wrong. In the north, as we know, these are where our strongest forces are, but we also know that they have their strong forces up here as well, which means let's... Oh, wait, not district. I don't remember where we're at in this one. So they're all beat up. Yeah, Cornwallis. There's no weapons to go around for any of them. Training's not horrible. So let's see. Yeah, we're going to buy some weapons. We will draft next time if need be. Cornwallis has enough men. If we get him trained up, he'll be just fine. Who's the best? Cornwallis is the most trained. So we'll send him out. Oh my goodness, it's so expensive because they don't support us at all. It's another thing where support can play in. You can get more weapons. So we could probably finish off Cornwallis. Let's just do 180. That's enough. This will get us up to around 60 or so. 65. Okay. Serviceable, but it'd be nice if we had some morale to go with it. Is there a way to get morale up other than furloughs? Because I can't afford to do furloughs right now. You'd think winning the battles would be a big way to get it, but apparently not. All right. Are we in position to attack yet? Gates and Howe's not ready. Gates is beat up. Andre's beat up. I don't want to send Andre. He has enough men to do some good, though. So if nothing else, we need him here to defend until he gets beat up even more. Howe's ready to go. So we're getting close to being able to fight here up in St. John's. Burgoyne, oh, that's right. Goodness, we are just so spread out. Who needs to go somewhere here? Webster probably needs to go less than 200 men. I don't know how good he's going to be for us. So let's get him sent while we can, and we'll hope we get somebody back fairly quickly. And just, it's like we're just rotating men back and forth. May 16th is not the worst. We're just so spread so thin. Carlton's ready to chomping at the bit to launch an attack. But they're too strong around us. He's got full men here except for Pidgeot. But St. Luke needs to get his training. The problem is these guys aren't trained well enough because we keep having to defend and send them off to build back up before they get a chance to train. So please no attack. Okay, let's see what happens as we go into March. Who's our new regiment? Oh, nice. We needed Montreal. Oh, we got something in the central. That's good news. Who do we get? McLeod. Okay. So Craig is serviceable. Roth is serviceable. Wolf is okay. Brayman's okay. So and McLeod is definitely a big win. Right when we needed him. This is really good. Getting him in Virginia is a big win. All right, let's see. Okay, so we know we need to build up our forces here. So we're going to jump ahead until either Parliament meets or a battle or something happens. And we have that battle. Alexandria is attacking Richmond. I don't like that it's Alexandria. We know they have quite a few forces there. Norfolk has some that can help. Durnford and Jaegerman are both in good shape, training in arms and morale. They're good officers. Von Heister, unfortunately, is not trained up yet, but McLeod came just in time where we can send both of these forces to help defend Richmond. We are definitely going to need to bring in some... If they give us any new regiments, it's going to have to be in the central. Oh my goodness, that's right. They got all these guys still. Benjamin Lincoln? Oh, we can't fight him. Ooh, he's really good at the moment. John Jameson is really good. Timothy Bettle. Oh, great. So, Von Heister's just not ready to fight. Holder could. Baird could. Do they have boats? They all have boats. These two could, but again, do we fight a battle that we likely lose? They have 4 left to attack. This is a tough one because we can't beat Lincoln one-on-one. We can't beat Jameson one-on-one. Jaegerman could take Clark. We have artillery. Baird can do fine, but Von Heister's training is so bad. And they can just march around our artillery. I think we retreat. Live to fight another day. Von Heister needs to get better, and we need to get another unit, or we need to get Prevost up here. We may need to do a rotation. Get somebody else back there to get him up. Oh, it's all going away. So we got to make sure these guys are drilled. Problem is Simcoe doesn't have any weapons. Oh boy. So they could hit us in North Carolina next. We have to make some headway up here or something. Okay. So these guys are all good to... St. Luke, I wish you were better trained. The rest, these two guys are good to go. We might do a parade with them. I think a parade would be better. Get that support up. We're going to need it after these 2 losses. Going to save the money because these 2 guys have the reputation that they can win people over, no problem. There we go. All right, so we're going to jump ahead until we have another event happen. Well, here we go, April. Let's hope Commons, Parliament, all that money we put into gazettes and stuff have helped us get something. Okay, 5,000. Not bad. Come on, Lord of War. You have my best. Oh my goodness. All right, what do we want now? Joint attack. Or transport. If we do a joint attack in the central could potentially help us, but I don't see us attacking that much with what we have. Maybe what if instead of using it in the north, where I feel like we have solid setup now, and now we know they are stronger than us in the central, we're going to do transport here as a way of potentially holding on to Norfolk. We'll do that. Not ideal. We'll pay them a little bit more. Maybe it'll increase their loyalty because you're not giving us any promotions. Yeah, we'll spend more on you. You actually have been a big help. Let's get that second fleet up. Let's do 1,400 because I think we're going to start getting more and more of an income. Now that we're getting support in the South more. If we can hold on to Virginia and not let them come in. Okay, give us something good. All right, we got the north back. Now we're running a risk not having Three Rivers protected this time, or Montreal, so this will be interesting. I think we've weakened their forces in the north enough to where this is where we need to worry now with the more recent increase in their attacks. I also don't like that they're getting control of the seas down here as well. Oh no, a fever. This is not something we're hoping affects. Please impact them more than us. Roanoke and Wilmington. That's it? Oh no, storms? Storms and a fever. Lovely. Oh no. It's on the coast. We don't have a lot of coastal places. Three Rivers. Of course. Our stronghold in the north. Give us some new regiments. Give us something good. No new regiments are coming back. They're attacking. Oh no. They've loaded up in the central here. We just have to keep running. Who are their main ones? Lincoln again. Oh, goodness. So George Whedon isn't trained, but we know these guys are ridiculously good. So let's set up over here and hope we can get away. We're not about to win this one. But if we can stretch their army enough and we then attack them and beat them up one at a time, maybe capture one or two of them, we could roll them up fairly quickly is what I'm hoping. So we're stretching theirs thin just like we stretch thin on these attacks into Virginia. We're hoping to stretch them as they push us back. So now they're down to 3 there. They only have 1 or 2. They don't have too many in... Oh, yeah, that's right. They've got... No, they don't have anything. So... They have 3 over in 37. That means they have just 1 or 2 left in 36, but they can support it. So that's the only concern there. All right, let's start with the parade and see how this goes. All right, so we're going to jump ahead until we can mount some kind of a counterattack, or we have to defend again, or some good news comes our way. Well, we're put to the test already. Norwich is attacking Montreal, and because there are storms on Three Rivers, we can't send any support. This is going to be interesting. What are they hitting us with? And we don't have our fleet, but we never had it up here anyways. Oh, wow, they have loaded up. Lots of militia. Silliman we can take. Huddy we can take. Dearborn is going to be tough because his leadership and discipline with his training and arms, that will make him tough. William Davey is good, but luckily not trained. Schuyler's going to be, well, he's only got 116 men. Henry Lee, but he's not trained. That's good news for us. Wadsworth we can take. Livingston we can take. So, not all of them have boats either. Oh, that's really good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we actually need to defeat. Burgoyne, you get ready up there. Baum, get you here. We're going to have to reposition some of these guys, because some of them I know are more prepared than others. I really want to launch a counterattack up here in the north, but I think it's going to have to be at St. John's. If they've got so much militia here. All right, Brayman's not actually ready to fight. Craig can fight. Roth can fight. And Helmut Wolf can fight. Okay, so let's just rotate them around a little bit. We're going to put Redesal. How's Burgoyne? Okay. I hope they're bringing lots of money, so we won't have to do as many reforms and can draft some maybe. Here we go. There's no way Skylar's going to do well. If we can keep them on their boats, we're going to win this. But they are going to try to move around on the north, it looks like. That's interesting. So we need to get a couple guys up there in case they try that. Actually, Burgoyne would be great to have up there in those trees. I don't think they know what they're doing at the moment. We'll get Baum up there. We'll keep Burgoyne here for a second until we see what they're trying to do. He can get up there to that forest very quickly. Skylar should not be a problem here. Okay, good. He will probably retreat on the next go, but let's knock him down as much as we can. Maybe get a lucky bullet in there. Get a lucky shot. We need a win. After the way Virginia's been going, we need a win. And where else but up north? Hey, that's a big one. Skylar, we are going to try to dwindle your guys' forces down even more. That's one capture. Let's get another one. Preferably one of their better ones. Oh, he doesn't. Does he have a boat? Henry Lee? I guess we'll find out. If he does, we may have to pull back. Okay, he doesn't. He's just doing it for show, but we're going to get Burgoyne up here. They've got Dearborn, who can fight. Who else do they have down here with the boat? Huddy, not a problem. Silliman, not a problem. And Livingston, not a problem. Livingston would be nice to capture and release. I don't think they know what they're doing. I mean, if they're all going to move up north, we'll go up there and meet them. Let's get somebody else up there. They're moving very interestingly. Oh, that's 2 level. Come after Burgoyne. We're going to take a shot. He's in the boat. This is our best shot. Okay. Just hold on until Wolf gets up there. Okay, that helps. That helps. Alright, now we move him back. Let him move down, and then we'll move back in. Okay, let's see what he's got. Oh, beautiful. Oh, he didn't move. Foiled our plan. Maybe we move Burgoyne down. He'll come after him. The computer will do that. It's like they just know, especially on hard, where all the ambushes are, it feels like. Man, they're coming at us up here. Let's hold on a little bit longer. What else they have up here? 2 more units are going to come. Now we got to get rid of him so we free up the forest. Burgoyne needs to be able to do another ambush. I hope we can get another capture, get some money out of it. Be nice to rebuild without having to reform. That one would have been nice. He's got to be leaving soon. Okay. Goes one. We are going to retreat, bomb, get him over to 3 Rivers. He can reform over there. Rotate in, get Burgoyne back up here. Ready for the next ambush. If they do, they may not actually ambush him because this guy's only got 3. Whoever's moving is not ready to move very well, so they have to wait to get their movement points up. So that's really good news for us. Let's see what this one turns out to be. Okay, well done. Who is this one? Silliman, they're not trained. Wolf doesn't have any leadership, but man, he can train his men. That's interesting. No leadership, but he can get you to fall in line. Wonder what his strategy is. Well, whatever it is, he's going to hold these guys off. There we go. Retreat. Who's our next guy? This one here is the last one we have to beat. Huddy. Not well trained and not a very good officer altogether, so that's good news for us. We could try to draw him back farther towards the forest, but I don't really want to do that because I don't want to get him on the hills. If he gets on the hills, then that makes him a little bit tougher to defeat. But right now it's looking good for us. Preserve the bulk of our army, weakening theirs. I love that they don't have the boats. They can reorganize, but one of their guys they can't because Schuyler. It would be nice if when you capture a unit that has boats, if you got those boats, that would have been a nice little touch. Because they have so many boats, and we have none, and I don't want to spend the money to make them. Go ahead and retreat. One more shot should be able to force them because now they're below 100. This will get them even lower. And then they are just going to fall back. We win this one. Victory has been achieved. So my guess is they're not going to retreat. We'll see if they do. If not, we'll jump ahead. Yeah, okay, so they're not retreating, so we're going to jump ahead until the end of this battle happens. Well, they did stay on the other side of the river. They did not retreat as usual. And here we are wrapping up the battle, getting the win we badly needed. That's for sure. Maybe this will poison. Okay, so Skylar, not their best, but we need to drain them even more. He's good enough, and we need to take all the best ones they have, lock him away, imprison him. And now we can't do anything here, if I remember right, because they are buffeted with a storm. Yep, up in the top left there, they have a storm, so nothing can be done. We can go ahead and reform. Who needs it? Balm. Asgil, we're going to leave. July 1st. So after the next parliamentary session, he'll be back. I would like to maybe spy on Berlin. See what they have here. We send 100 because we want it to be successful. And hopefully it will be. Let us know who they have. Ooh, just one. Artemis Ward. He doesn't have the weapons. His training is really good. This is definitely where if we had artillery, that would help. So we could definitely take a shot at Berlin at the moment, because we know this is weakened now. They do have Henry Lee. That's gives us something to think about. All right, Burgoyne. Who do we need to reform here, if anybody? We're actually doing okay. So we're not going to reform anybody yet. We're going to drill, get them ready to fight as best we can, because that's where Bremen could have been, Craig could have been even more devastating. Bremen 45. That's so bad. So bad. All right, Quebec is another one. I want to spy on St. John, because if we can get St. John, that would help swing us around. Leslie, we don't really care about you if something happens. Maybe they have an officer we can bribe. Probably not. Be nice. Just George again. Okay. Lots of money. We know he's well trained. He was last time anyways. I think Gates and Howe should be able to take him. Let's see if we can get George. That'd be a big win for... Oh, we don't have the ability to fight yet. But yeah, Gates and Howe and Andre and Frazier all together, they should... Frazier's not in the best of shape. Let's buy some weapons, because I think we need them, if I remember right. Yeah, Frazier and Leslie definitely need some. Not going to spend all of our money. Just 200. So definitely next turn, if all goes well, we are going to let... What's that get us up to? 60. That's good. Let's get Howe and Gates some more. Next turn, our goal is to take St. John's. Leave Gage up here by himself at Quebec, because he's not good for anything else. The good thing here is we are getting better. We're getting our weapons, we're getting our training. Everything's starting to take shape. So we're going to jump ahead until that next battle happens. Well, actually, we have some new regiments arriving. This will help make us assault even more. Rawl is back, not ready to train, but that's okay. We can leave him behind to protect against Norwich, assuming they don't attack us first. Okay, so now we'll jump ahead to that battle, or the next battle that we have to defend. We'll find out. I didn't notice, but Three Rivers still has a fleet. So that's interesting. But I think Carleton is ready to go after Ward. We got Carleton. No, he's not. Carleton's ready. The rest of the men are not. He needs Pidgeot to go with him. He needs Dibison. Well, actually, you know, Carleton and St. Luke might be enough. They might be enough to win that. Well, no, they won't, because I forgot Norwich has all those men sitting back there ready to go. So it will not be enough. No, never mind. Carleton needs to parade. Get that support up. We need to get new regiments somehow. Until we do, we're just kind of hemmed in. We can only go so far until we can get this front a little bit nicer. All right, Carleton. Not bad. We are going to send more money. I mean, Carleton could lead the attack on St. No, it's got to be over here. He could lead an attack on Penobscot Bay later. That's a thought. All right, Asgill, go. No rations, no powder. We have to get money there so Cornwallis and Clinton can get themselves better and stronger. But we do know Quebec's about to launch an attack. I like where Montreal's at. Okay. Whoa! Oh, no! Alexander Leslie just went with George. He took it. He's going to be at St. John's now. We're going to take him out. The good thing is Leslie's... Oh, no, he's been negotiating with them. Okay. So... we're going to go fight with them. Anybody train also? No. All right. George, you asked for it. We're going to leave the money just in case. You're in trouble now, George. Washington's going down. We're going to bring Cornwallis just in case. They may be bringing some reinforcements that we don't. Oh, good. So their forces are closer to Ticonderoga and Norwich and in Virginia. They're probably more spread out up here. If they didn't send any reinforcements, if we can take Washington, we can then take Penobscot Bay. Okay, Gates, I forgot, is not full. So you two guys, Andre up here, Leslie, and then we'll get Cornwallis down here. Washington might just flee right off the bat. I do agree with you guys. I really could use some artillery up here. That would make such a difference. We could surround him and then just not have to worry about anything up here. We wouldn't have to fight him at all. All this moving just for him to probably flee. Oh, he's staying. Well, if we can hurt him here, then go right into Penobscot Bay, get 2 quick wins, gain a foothold in Massachusetts, that would be awesome. Oh, that was a mistake. All right. We should be in position during the day next time. I want to get 3 of these guys surrounding him, though, so we can get the flanking fire. Actually, maybe 4. Fraser can do the first shots. Leslie would be better to have the first shots because we don't care about him since he's negotiating with the enemy anyways. We're going to try to surround him. Not go toe-to-toe with him yet. And we will use the weaker units. Andre needs to be reformed anyways. Fraser isn't the strongest. He can stay behind with Leslie while Andre gets reformed. Cornwallis we don't want to use because we need him at Waterville. He's still trying to rebuild and has no morale. But we'll get him up there for the flanking. I really want to capture him. Ooh. He's so good. Washington's not the best general. I like that tactically he's not the strongest because in real life he did have quite a few tactical blunders and strategic blunders, but his leadership's unquestionable. The discipline he kept over the army, unquestionable. So I really like that they have him set up that way, but that leadership and discipline, along with his training and arms and morale, make him a very, very difficult one to defeat. If we just go in haphazardly, we are going to prepare ourselves as best we can for this fight. We're going to do it on the next day. Leslie should be up there. He'll fire the first shots for us. Actually, here we go. So we're going to move Gates in. Cut off the route to Penobscot Bay. Lovely. We might actually capture him. He stood and fought. Brave soul. Not the smartest decision. There we go. Look at all that. Beautiful. Leslie got destroyed, but that's okay. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to go around the circle. There we go. Cornwallis, we're going to skip. Nice. Gates only has 3 and 11. We'll hold off on him for another turn. Let's trying to fight his way out, going after Andre. He's putting up a fight, but it's not going to be enough. All right. Gates, your turn. Firing at your old commander-in-chief. Should be enough. Is he retreating? Okay, and we captured him. Too bad there weren't like 5 other guys there we could have taken with that. That would have been nice, but we'll take it. Keep him off the board. Sorry, George. You're being locked away. Loyalty's only 65? So if we released him, he comes back not as the commander-in-chief, but just a regular general. We could actually try to win him over to our side. That'd be kind of fun. All right, so we are going to stop there for this episode. A little back and forth. We lost some ground in Virginia, but we held firm up in Canada again, and finally making some headway in Massachusetts. Again, if you're enjoying the series and you made this far, please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. It helps people find this video. Leave a like, also helps people find the video so we can continue this. And I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of this Liberty or Death playthrough.